Grace and peace. If you're new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share, become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. It is close to giveaway because I always do giveaway. Once again, if I can get up to 2,000 followers, no pressure, no pressure, I will be picking, Spirit and I, 5 individuals. Out of those 5 individuals, one lucky one will get an extra pack of Madura cards. You can use them for yourself or you can give them away. You can even sell them. The choice is yours. But those 5 is 5 journals. All right? What it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Once again, thank you for choosing to watch my YouTube videos, okay? That means a lot to me. I send you peace, love, and light, and you knows I loves you. It's a beautiful rising. No matter what side of town you live on, okay? Whatever time it is, this is your time. Be beautiful. Walk in your power and shine like the bright star you are. I have already said with my team, I am the voice of the voiceless. Let's clear the energy. Breathe in. Release. I asked the divine, I asked God, my Father, if I could share my dream with you, and he said yes. Now, I know a lot of y'all heard of sleepers. Sleepers are unibonders. They die for their right. They die for their country. They like martyrs. So it's like, they do stuff. It's like they have a detonator built in them, some type of chip. Okay, so right now they walk in non and void. You walk right past them. You probably work right next to them and don't even realize it because they like a zombie. Okay, so when that thing get initiated, they wake up. So in my dream, I don't know where I was. It wasn't in the state that I was living in. All of a sudden, everybody was minding their business. It was like a big city, so it could have been Florida, it could have been New York, where there's a lot of walking traffic. Okay, that's the area I was in. It could have been Pennsylvania, New Jersey, but it was a lot of walking traffic. California, okay? All of a sudden, it's like the world went silent, all right? And all of a sudden, people just dropped, okay? Dropped. All right? And then I was like, what the going on? And all of a sudden, they rose up and they started biting people like the Walking Dead, the zombies, and people were screaming. Buildings was falling down. Planes was dropping down. And I was like, oh my God. So I didn't like this dream. So I woke up, I started praying, sending love and light for whatever's going on, rebuking energy, because I didn't know if I was getting a spiritual attack. I was doing everything. So I got up, walked around, getting right back in bed. I fell asleep, continued the same dream. That's how I know this is real. So the sleepers are getting ready to be awakened. Things are getting ready to go in drastic thing. So if you have a bomb shelter, pantry where you store food and stuff, now is the time. I'm not trying to push fear because God didn't give us the spirit of fear, but I'm telling you, those who have ears to hear, eyes to see, you know what I'm talking about. It is time. Stock up on non-perishable foods, okay? Stock up on honey, vitamin E, everything. They keep things from being rancid. Alcohol, drinking alcohol, don't drink it. You can flush your wounds if you get cut. Plantain is a little herb that grows in your yard. Okay, you cleanse it, you can make a salve with it. It helps with wounds. Now it's the time to return back because things are not going to be on the shelf, so you're not going to be able to get it. So you're going to have to work with what you have. Okay, as further ado, once again, I had to share that with you. Okay, we're getting ready to get into World War III. You already seen the signs. These are the second Exodus. So those who want to act like those people when Noah was talking, if you wish to ignore my signs, that's on you. Okay, but those that know me and know I wouldn't lie, it is time. Okay, it ain't time to go be twerking and doing all that. It's time is getting ready to get serious. There's going to be assassinations going on. It is time. Okay, London Bridge is about to fall down. All right, it's going to be a sneak attack. It's going to go silent. Even the birds and animals are starting to act different. They ain't going to know what happened. You see what I'm saying? So start paying attention. They're going to start acting funny. I have already said with my team, I am the voice of the voiceless. Talk Talk to me, Spirit. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's get a word of wisdom from our ancestors. What is it that you have for them today? Spirit, can I get a word of wisdom for them today? That is too many. They have a lot to say. Okay, let's try this the third time. Thank you. They gave 2. The 4 of spades. Contemplation. People fall only in order to rise. People fall. A lot of y'all think y'all going through a tower moment, but this is your remaking. This is your rebuilding. You are getting prepared for that spiritual war. You've been feeling it. You've been going through it. You already been being attacked for no reason. And you like, what's going on? You have been feeling it, not yourself. The Schumann energy has not moved. So a lot of y'all are going through a lot of stuff. A lot of y'all coming down sick. This is a spiritual sickness. So to rise you up is building up your immune system. A lot of y'all from your heart chakra up is going. Y'all entirely tired. Spirit is making y'all sleep because they preparing you where you're going to need all your energy. Doors are starting to shut. People that normally talk to you are distancing themselves. They all of a sudden, you like, I don't know what's going on. I ain't never heard from them. Your ancestors are keeping them away from you because they were your downfall. You cannot have no distraction at this time. So 4 of swords is energy. It's 4 of swords, 4 of spades is resting, contemplation. People fall only to order to rise. A person cannot break a person that's already been broken because your ancestors and God and your ancestors get ready to rebuild you in front of your enemies. All right. The second one is the 4 of hearts. Boredom. A lot of y'all bored. Y'all don't know what y'all have to do because y'all have an extra energy. This is where you need to meditate instead of being filled with TikTok, all that negative energy, because it's just pushing fear in you and you falling of it. A lot of y'all don't even realize half of these advertisements are AI and y'all getting trapped right back in the matrix. They doing what they're supposed to do. During this time, you need to prepare your house, your spiritual house. You need to feed your spiritual body. You cannot blindfold a man and expect him to ferry you across the river. You cannot preach to sleepers and they can't do nothing for you. If you blind, how are you going to tell another blind man to watch where he's walking? You need to open up your own eyes first before you can open up another person's eye. Pull that mote out of your eye before you quick to pull a mote out of somebody else's eye. If you boredom, this is a time where you need to start feeding your spiritual body. Okay? People perish of a lack of knowledge. Let's get a message from the higher self. So it be, so it shall. You are currently under construction. What did I just say? My team put it together. You're currently under instruction. Please be patient with your team. You a lot. You got a lot working. You are a lot, girl. That's why your guardian angels be like that. You have a lot on you, and it got to take time. You are that diamond. It takes time, okay? You're being burnt. You are getting ready to be that phoenix rising. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. You have to do, when you bored, do freaking shadow work. Heal, journal, okay? You have a lot of trauma, all right? Then the next one is, big dreams are built by those who do the work. If you do the work, you will be rewarded. That goes back with the talents. You want to go before God empty, not full. When you use what he gave you, he multiplies it. You get rewarded, okay? When a new door opens, walk through and begin again. You are getting restructured, rebuilt, because your journey and your assignment is really about to begin. You pull the strings that control your own life. You are your own puppet. You are what you project. You are the co-creator of your story, okay? So if you hang around boo-boo the fools, that's what you're going to attract, boo-boo the fools, okay? Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all your life. Look for the signs that will guide you to destiny you have known all along. You know where your people is. Start calling them in. This is what I'm hearing. You're going to start seeing signs. Go here. You're going to start hearing a voice. Don't even entertain them. Don't pick up the phone. Go to the store and just walk around for 30 minutes. They giving you signs. People are going to start acting out. Okay, that CERN, when it happened, new portals are opening up. If you're hearing about double homicide, people unaliving themselves and unaliving others, people going back crazy. Okay, like I said, your team is showing you the signs, protecting you from enemy energy. You like, something's off. Something's off. And then you hear like, just go into the other room. Don't go to work today. Don't go to that gas station. They are talking to you. Stop ignoring it. Okay? Stop ignoring it. All right? What is the spiritual animal for today? Peace, be still, and know that I am God. Once again, this came out yesterday. 21. 21 breaks down to 3. You could be laugh pipe number 3, number 2, number 1. You could be born on the 21st, on the 1st, on the 2nd, on the 3rd. Peace, be still. A lot of y'all have that anointing, that dove. When John the Baptizer baptized Yeshua, the heavens opened and a dove ascended. Y'all are being anointed at this time. Your crown chakra is being open. That's why y'all having headaches. Your third eye is being open. You're piercing the veil. You're getting made. You are getting activated to go to war. Okay, be peace. All right. You are that soldier. All right. You are that warrior. All right. This is what I'm hearing. Those who know. That's why you've been acting funny in your feelings. Feeling off. Okay, some of y'all double timeline jump. Okay, you have spiritual amnesia. You starting to forget stuff. Okay, because you no longer needing your physical body. Your spiritual, you are a full body of consciousness. So your spiritual alignment, your ether body is being prepared. All right. What else do they need to know? Your ancient records, your Akashic records, your divine blueprint, your divine soul print, your divine light being, okay, divine light codes, white diamond codes are being activated. Your ancient records are being activated. You're starting to have memories of past life, of things you were or to become. This is a showing to you. You're going through a whole makeover, okay? Preserving time. You was preserved and now you're throwing out for this specific time. You stepping into that higher power. Like I said, the Schumann hasn't moved. So some of y'all doing double timeline jumps. Some of y'all are already there. Y'all be preparing for the new Jerusalem, the new earth. Once again, this is the second Exodus. You're being prepared to take back your people that's for you. You are that Moses. You are that Aaron. Okay? Pharaoh is our president. Well, your president. God is hardening his heart. That's why things are doing this. He has a lot going on him. Like I said, Iran is making him the #1 target. They don't like him because he reneged. Things are happening. You are moving where you're supposed to be. Okay, you have memories, communicating. Your spiritual team and the angels are communicating at this time. That's why you have a lot of chaos, because they don't want you to hear from the word, because it's a soft-spoken word. Pay attention to the energy, not the person. Start feeling it. If you have the spirit of discernment, start using it. If you have the gift of discerning of the spirits, because that's two different things, start using it. If you are gifted with hearing, start hearing. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. All right, it is time. It's not time to play. It's not time. Y'all too focused on materialistic things. That will pass away. That is about to pass away. We are in the Hunger Games, whether you believe it or not. All right. All right, let's get into it. What is the final message for them? Those who hear what I have to say. A lot of y'all been in your head. Y'all got to get out of your head. You are very powerful. You are a powerful manifester, okay? You in your head because they want you to speak it. A lot of y'all having throat issues. If you notice, a lot of certain people are getting their throat sore. It's like stabbing pain they heard. They are activating your throat chakra so you can be the voice of the voiceless. Only certain people are getting it. All right? You are the thinking woman. You all tied up by you thinking negative thoughts. Why me? Start asking, why not you? There's a reason for everything. So you thinking it and it's getting you all caught up. You are, like I said, you are what you project. Some of y'all are self-sabotaging your own self. Y'all are also causing y'all to have financial restraints. All right, this is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all are having a lot of financial restraints, okay, because of the words you speak. Your most powerful word is I am. Y'all keep saying I am in a negative way. It's tying you up. Start saying that I am in a positive way. You are what you project. Okay, it's the law of attraction. Ebb and flow. Everything has a cause and effect. All right, why is the thinking woman here? Rejection. Why is this happening to me? Why is everybody coming to me? Because those doors have to close. You keep being a repeat offender, so God got to keep letting you get hit. Keep letting you get hit until you finally say, okay, now I get it. It's not meant for me. This person's not working because you in your head. You cannot captain save a hoe. Let me tell you, everybody want to speak about Yeshua coming back being peace. He said, I did not come back to bring peace. I came back to bring division. I came back to bring war. It's wartime. Okay? Wartime. You can do it with love. Okay, stop trying to save everybody because you can't. Yeshua could not save Judas Iscariot. He showed him friendship. He showed him love. But he knew that he was getting ready to give up the ghost because of Judas. Over money. Over money. That's why he said money is the root of all evil. Okay? Some people are meant to sabotage you. Some people are meant to set you up for failure. And you still want to go back? Okay, the rejection. That is why you in your head. Why is it all tied up? You keep doing that, okay? David was after God's heart. Saul was trying to kill him because God took the anointing off Saul and placed it on David, all right? You have anxiety and it's causing you to be all tied up, okay? Because you're worried about how this and this. Do the birds and the bees and the animals worry about how they're going to get fed? No. God always come through for them. He always give you what you need. Okay? So, Spirit said you got to start turning that I am. You got to have faith. Faith without works is dead. You got to have faith and you have to trust. Faith and trust is two different verbs. Okay? You got to have confidence. Even when you're going through, you got to have confidence. Once again, when you're weak, you are strong. The enemy just wants you to think you weak. No, baby, you're strong. All right? If you're in a hospital and you're going through physical therapy and the doctor said there's a 50-50 chance you might not walk again. You're going to be like, nah, I rebuke that enemy. And what you do, no matter what pain you in, you get your lazy aspirin up and you walk. I am a living testimony. There is a God. I am a living testimony. So what I say, start changing that I am the positivity to instead of negativity and watch things change in your favor. Why is this thinking woman and rejection card here, Spirit? Because you're tired. They got you in your head. When you're tired, you can't hear from your team. When you're tired, you don't think straight. Okay, you need to rest. When you bored, that's when the boredom card coming up. You need to feed your soul, feed your spirit. You need to ground. Meditation, cutting off the social media for a minute because it's making you depressed. It's sending energy transfer. It's coming through the phone and you are getting those attachments. Okay, contemplation, restoration. Okay, you being rejected. Rejection is a protection. You have to learn to accept rejection. That's how you walk in your power. All right? Why is this anxiety all tied up card here, Spirit? Because you're walking in with what you love. Your hard work is paying off. And you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, because you still focus on everybody else's garden. Why is theirs bigger? Why is theirs shining? Sometimes that shiny is fake. Okay? You can see somebody with a pear ring, and it can be a zirconian. Wow, that's a power. They must be rich. That is fake. It's a knockoff. They so good, the knockoff look like the real thing. That's why you have to know the real prophets from the fake prophets, the real divine beings from the fake divine beings, the real chosen ones from the fake chosen ones. All right? Because of their energy, because of their works. Your works speak for you. You don't have to brag about who you are. Your people will see it and be your mouthpiece. Okay? A lot of y'all are idealistic, romantic, emotional, imaginative, sensitive at this time because you're feeling the energy of everybody else and you're getting all tied up because of your anxiety. And a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all double timeline jump. You birthing a new you. You birthing into your high priestess, and it's causing you to be in your head. Why is this happening? I didn't know I can do this. Why am I seeing shadow figures? Why am I seeing this? It's because it is your time. Your ancient records have been opened. Your divine blueprint has been opened. So you're getting memories that because you were preserved, now you unthawing and you're resurrecting. What's this death and rebirth of your finances will be reversed. What is this faith and restraint? Words of affirmations need to be positive. You are gifted. Start using that. All right? Priorities. Get your priorities straight. You're worrying about the wrong things, okay? Time management, adapting to change. Some of y'all keep wearing those shoes till it flap open because it's comfortable. Comfortable sometimes is not good. You need to try on these new spiritual shoes and you have to work it in. Y'all got to get out of this comfortability because it hasn't gotten you nowhere. I send you peace, love, and light. I say.